Come join me as we explore United States from Ohio down to Las Vegas, then down to Arizona, Texas, Tennessee, back to Ohio. So our adventure began in Mansfield, Ohio as we hit the road early, ready to explore the heart of America. I'm so excited to see Las Vegas. I heard so many good things about Las Vegas, so the excitement is here. Well, the drive was long but filled with excitement and new sights at every turn. Our first memorable stop was in Casey, Illinois, the small town Big Things. It's a delightful place where everyday objects come in giant sizes. We took photos with the world's largest rocking chair, mailbox, and wind chime, all proudly displayed around the charming downtown. It was such a quirky and cheerful detour that instantly lifted our travel spirits. We also saw one of the biggest pencils in the world. I think it's second. Also the biggest barber symbol in the world and the biggest cage in the world. So we didn't waste our time and took our photos inside the cage. After Illinois, we cruised into Missouri on the Highway 70 going to the east, catching a glimpse of the famous Gateway Arch in St. Louis. Shining in the afternoon sun, it's good and it stood as a symbol of adventure and exploration, the perfect inspiration for our journey westward. And the arch is known as the Gateway to the West. We did not stop by in Missouri because we wanted to be in the state of Kansas before it gets dark.
Wow. Keep right onto Winwood Street, then turn left onto South Broadway Avenue.
The Gateway Arch of St. Louis is the most iconic symbol of Missouri. This 630-foot monument represents the westward expansion of the United States. So Missouri is known for a rich mix of American history, music, food, and natural beauty. As we pass through Missouri, now we get into the state of Kansas. Kansas is a very beautiful state from the Highway 70. I was so surprised how beautiful it was. Kansas is best known for its wide open prairies, golden wheat fields, and classic heartland feel. I could not imagine how vast their wheat fields. That's why it's known as the bread basket. Kansas stands out across the United States as it is known as the Sunflower State. It is also known as the America's bread basket, given with its vast wheat fields. Kansas lies in the heart of Tornado Alley, known for dramatic weather and wide horizons, the kind that inspired the movie The Wizard of Oz. By evening, we made it to the first rest area in Kansas, and the sunset painted the horizon gold and orange as we stopped at Kansas Rest Area to spend the night. It was peaceful, surrounded by endless fields and the soft hum of passing cars, simple, calm, and unforgettable. So right now we are here in Kansas, one of the rest areas here in Kansas. It's very convenient and it's my first time here to stay overnight in a car. Justin got so tired already to continue driving, so we decided to stay or to spend our night in one of the rest area, and this is it. It's really actually very safe, and it has toilet and it has vending machine, so if you want to drink, just go to the vending machines. It's only like $1 or $2 per drink. And then we didn't have dinner anymore because we had our late lunch at Wendy's along the way. The next morning, we had a quick breakfast on the go, packed up, and continued our westward route toward Colorado. So that was something we look forward along as we continue our journey on the road to Las Vegas. So we stopped by here as it's open at 6 a.m. and we were so hungry as we had our late lunch yesterday. So it will be our first meal for the day, and then we will continue driving to Las Vegas. This is our second day, and what we got for breakfast is we had eggs and corned beef and sandwich, bread, and rice for me as well. So it was actually a lot, so we couldn't finish it all because the serving, as always, is really big. The horizon appeared to go on forever, with nothing but fields, occasional barns, and the occasional wind turbine dotting the scene. This is the heart of America's breadbasket, where agriculture thrives and the land itself tells a story of patience, hard work, and simplicity. The wide open plains give a sense of freedom and calm, making it peaceful, almost meditative stop on our journey west. As one of the most striking sights was the endless rows of wind turbines rising above the golden fields. They looked almost like giant white sentinels turning gracefully in the breeze. Kansas is one of the top wind energy producers in the United States thanks to its steady winds and wide open plains. The turbines stretch for miles along the highways, blending modern innovation with timeless beauty of the prairie. Watching them spin under the big blue sky was oddly calming, a reminder of how nature and technology can work together in harmony. So I really like the view. I was taking lots of pictures and videos of the wind turbines along Kansas on both sides of the road. It was beautiful. The weather was so nice and sunny. Traffic was not worse or even like making us slow down. It was a very nice view. As we passed through all those wind turbines, which are 4,000 overall, we stopped at another rest area, still in Kansas, state of Kansas. So this one, it's just around 9 a.m. in the morning, and we felt like we wanted to go to the toilet. So good that there was a rest area along the way, another rest area, which is very common in the United States. Time to go to the toilet. We stopped at the Colorado Welcome Center and Museum in Burlington, a small but fascinating stop that highlights the state's history, pioneers, and natural beauty. The museum is located just off Interstate 70 East. It's a hidden gem that captures the spirit of the Old West and early pioneer life. The museum features historic buildings, including an old schoolhouse, a general store, a church, and even a working carousel from the early 1900s. Walking through the wooden boardwalks felt like stepping back in time, a glimpse of how life once was on the Colorado plains. The museum is small town hospitality at its best, filled with friendly faces and fascinating stories from the frontier days. It was the perfect welcome into Colorado, blending history, culture, and that unmistakable Western charm. So we only paid $10 per person. It was actually cheap despite or given the large area of different buildings, historical buildings that you will see and compare before and to the present time.
But letters can be dropped off at any time by way of a letter slot located in the left wing. On the judge's bench is a handheld ballot.
Still on our second day, we are on our way to Colorado. Colorado is famous for its breathtaking mountain ranges, outdoor adventures, and colorful small towns. The fresh air and scenic views made it one of our favorite stops so far. As we crossed the state line, the landscape began to change, the flat fields giving way to rolling hills and hints of the majestic Rocky Mountains ahead. After exploring the plains, our journey continued deeper into Colorado, where the scenery changed dramatically. We arrived in Frisco, a picturesque mountain town nestled in the heart of the Rockies along the shores of Dillon Reservoir. Surrounded by towering peaks, Frisco offers that perfect mix of small town charm and alpine adventure. The town's main street is lined with cozy cafes, local boutiques, and restaurants that give it a warm, welcoming feel. Frisco is also a hub for outdoor lovers, whether it's kayaking on the lake, hiking nearby trails, skiing at Breckenridge or Copper Mountain, or simply breathtaking in that crisp mountain air.
Just make it beautiful. This is beautiful.
We actually did not plan of stopping by here in Frisco, but it's good that we did because the beauty of the mountain, the road, and everything in between are so nice. It's amazing. So I thought like maybe one day if I come back to Colorado, I would stop by here again in Frisco. It's not very crowded, maybe because fall is coming soon and it's September now and it's not really crowded. So I thought it would be, but maybe in the summer it will be real crowded. It's beautiful, it's nicely laid out and organized. It feels so safe. For our second day, we decided to stay overnight in another rest area here in Colorado. So now it's morning and we wanted to get something to eat here at Love Gas Station. So yes, we decided to get something warm, like I had chocolate and Justin had coffee, and then I had also noodles. So we're on our way now to Utah. This is still Colorado. The beauty of the mountain is just so majestic. I can't explain it. Like, it's so brown and golden, and as we made our way west toward Utah, the scenery began to transform. The lush greenery of Colorado slowly faded into rugged red cliffs, sandstone formations, and open desert skies. It was like watching nature paint a new masterpiece with every mile. The contrast between Colorado's alpine beauty and dramatic canyon landscape made this stretch of our road trip one of the most unforgettable. The drive itself felt like a journey through seasons, from the cool mountain breeze to the warm golden glow of the desert sun. It's beautiful. The picture actually doesn't give justice to how it is in person. I could not explain it. It's breathtaking view, and people should come here at least once in their lifetime.
Step by there and take a picture.
It's the first one that I was actually able to.
As we reached Utah, a state after Colorado, before Las Vegas, on the highway, Interstate 70, we stopped to take some pictures. Look at that. It's actually very vast. Like, it's vast, it's huge, and this time services are not available. On the way, there's like signs on the road, along the road, that tells you that services are not available. So it was good to actually get your car. So we stopped by at a viewing area. So this is how it looks, which is a little bit elevated from the road. So you take like several steps. And then, so yeah, it's a good one to take picture here. It's not crowded. There are very few people. And if you want to go to a toilet, there's one, but it's not very clean since it's very far away already. It's in the middle of the desert. We decided to stop by at the gas station so to have our car gassed, and since we also are collecting different magnets of different states, so we stopped by as well to buy a Utah magnet, ref magnet. So as of now, we have collected from Ohio down to Illinois, Missouri. We could not stop in Indiana, so we don't have any magnet for Indiana. On our third day of our road trip to Las Vegas, we finally arrived, and the whole trip from Ohio to Las Vegas was 3 days. So we stayed at Sahara Hotel and went to different places like Art Museum, the Las Vegas Strip, and the Sphere, and we went to the Pawn Stars and also the Bellagio, Venetian, and Jollibee, and also we went to world's biggest souvenir shop. We took the monorail to make our transportation convenience. We went to Fremont Street, which is a very lively night street. You should go there. So we also went to different places. Actually, the 3 days was enough. We were able also to play in the casino and also stayed in the hotel pool area, had our drinks. So it was a very nice experience here in Las Vegas, and of course the most iconic Las Vegas, Nevada sign.
Rocks. Wow.
That's a lot of construction.
On our 7th day of our road trip, we would go to the Grand Canyon for our 8th day. So this time is the travel time to the Grand Canyon. But before going to the Grand Canyon, we would check the Lake Mead and Hoover Dam. So in the Grand Canyon, Tutuyen City, where we would stay in one of the hotels there to spend the night, and for our 8th day we could spend in the Grand Canyon. On the way to Sierra Vista to check or see my sister, it was a very challenging experience. The weather was not very favorable. We experienced different kinds of weather. It was sunny, and then after a while it became rainy, and then the worst one was there was hailstorm for around 10 or 5 minutes. That was really scary because that was my first time, though the road was really wide and convenient. It felt really scared because the visibility was very low, like it was difficult to see the road.
Character.
On our 10th day, we spent our evening in Sierra Vista at my sister's house, and we will be leaving Arizona the next day, which is the following day. So to really enjoy our stay here in Arizona in Sierra Vista, we went to a neighboring city or small town, which is Tombstone, a famous town here in Arizona because of its historical atmosphere, and there's reenactment of gunfighting, which was my first time also to know that there's actually a movie, Tombstone. It's a beautiful town actually. Then after that we went to Bisbee, Arizona, one of the most fascinating small towns in the southwest. Nestled in the Mule Mountains, Bisbee is former mining town turned artist haven, filled with colorful hillside homes, vintage charm, and creative energy everywhere you look. The town's steep streets and stairways make it feel like a little European village tucked into the desert. As we were going to leave Sierra Vista for New Mexico, we passed by the Thing. It's a unique Arizona roadside attraction. You may be wondering if it's worth a visit on your next family road trip. So we stopped there and we only paid $5 per person. It's your unique attractions about dinosaurs' existence. So children would probably love this place. As we continue to our next destination, which is Galveston, Texas, we passed through New Mexico. New Mexico is called as the land of enchantment. So it's only like 40 minutes from the thing, and it's actually a different rest area where it has more benches and wider space for people to sit down at the back of the rest area. It's beautiful, though it's in the middle of like a desert look like place. And I like it because it's wide and their benches have a roof covered on top, so people would have more convenience when eating or deciding to stop for a quick meal.
One, two, three. Benches here covered. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
As we reach El Paso, Texas, that's the corner city of the map next to New Mexico. That's where the first city when you enter Texas. Then here they are, I think, very, very strict when it comes to people coming into the city, because when we got through Texas, El Paso, Texas, we were surprised with the strict checkpoint of the officers there. But in the case of Justin, since he is American, he was only asked and showed his American ID. So that was nice, but we could see how their checkpoint there was so strict. As we reach one of the first rest areas that we stopped by when after El Paso, we spent the whole night here overnight so we could have a rest before continuing driving to Galveston. So it's one of the most beautiful and classy, well-funded rest area in the United States, or I think the different rest areas that we have gone to. It's really beautiful and big. It has a security person, and it has big toilets for both men and women. It's very clean and well maintained. So here is another rest area here in Texas, all the way going to Galveston City. So this one is also a big one. It's very clean and it's well maintained as well. I'm just so admire the United States government for funding these different rest areas in interstate highways, so people who are traveling far or long could actually stop by and get something to drink, since they have their vending machine. And then mostly the ones that stopped here are truck drivers or semi-trailer drivers. And this one has a unique design where benches with roof cover, and then on the side as their wall are the wheels. It's pretty unique and nice to have photos.
Wanting to hold you, wanting how much I wanted you. But now that you've come back tonight and today, I need.
So we are now in Houston, Texas, and it's very close to Galveston. which is a charming coastal city located on Galveston Island, Texas, known for its historic architecture, beaches, and laid-back seaside atmosphere. Galveston is located on the Gulf Coast of America. It's an island, a barrier island about 27 miles long. It's connected to the mainland by the Interstate 45 causeway, making it easily accessible by car from Houston in about 1 to 1.5 hours. Actually, Galveston is the dead end of the Interstate 45.
Throw his weight around because Mexico is causing so
Enjoy. On our first night here in Galveston, Texas, we wanted to try Jimmy's on the Pier in Galveston. It's actually a very popular restaurant. It's good choice if you're looking for waterfront dining with a local vibe. The restaurant features menu with seafood burgers and other American casual fare. So the dining is with a view of the Gulf. You'll get indoor and outdoor seating with sweeping water views. So a nice perk here is if you dine here and keep your receipt, you can walk out along the pier for free. Otherwise, there's a charge. So you can actually try fishing here. That's really long walkway, which is over the water. It gives a standout seaside experience. That's why it's a very unique location. And it's very comfortable for a variety of groups like families, couples, or casual outings. And it's good for when you want more than just a meal. The setting makes it memorable.
You need internet that's storm-proof, and Takas is exactly that. Look, you're juggling school routines, Zoom calls, friends.
We wanted to go to Bolivar Peninsula, so we tried the free ferry you can ride. It's the Galveston Port Bolivar ferry, which runs between Galveston Island and the Bolivar Peninsula. The crossing is part of Texas State Highway 87, linking Galveston Island and the Bolivar Peninsula. The service operates 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, weather permitting. It's free. Imagine, it's free for both vehicles and passengers. So we are on this ferry and the car is on the ferry and it's for free back and forth. Can you imagine? Where can you find that? Free ferry to cross to a different island, and that's, I think, only in the United States. And it's not only in Galveston to Bolivar Peninsula. I've heard there's also other states that do this for free, just to cross to a different island. So we are now here in Crystal Beach. Is a beautiful coastal community located on the Bolivar Peninsula. It's just across the water from Galveston, Texas. It's known for its wide sandy beaches, relaxed atmosphere, and family-friendly vibe. A favorite for both locals and visitors. So it's about 20-minute ferry ride from Galveston on the free Galveston port, and you can drive directly onto the ferry as it's part of Texas Highway 87. So here you can drive and park your car or RV directly on the sand, which is unique to this area. It's less crowded than Galveston's main beaches. It's more of a quiet, laid-back coastal escape. So you can go swimming, fishing, beach combing, bonfires, and camping are all popular. So many rentals and vacation homes are in line on the beachfront, great for weekend getaways. So it's actually very beautiful. It's like a beach parking permit is required, which is a $10 registration per year, and it's required to park on the beach. You can buy it at the local stores or gas stations. You should bring your own shade, tent, or umbrellas. There are no large public pavilions. And don't miss the sunsets. They're some of the best of the Texas Gulf Coast. And weekends can get busy in the summer, but weekdays are quiet and peaceful.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Now we're back to the ferry for us to go back to the mainland of Galveston. So if you're just looking for the experience rather than driving onward, you can park at the Galveston landing, walk on the ferry, enjoy the ride, and return. Avoid long car lines. During peak times, weekends and holidays, wait times can increase significantly. And on board, you'll have views of shipping, traffic, possibly dolphins, seabirds, the Bolivar Lighthouse in the distance. So on the Bolivar Peninsula side, there are beaches like Crystal Beach and more relaxed areas if you opt to explore farther. So that's it. Come here as it's free for your cars to be on board on the ferry, and you, the passengers, are for free. Time for checkout here at Best Western Plus Galveston Suite. So we stayed here for 3 days and it's pretty quick. I enjoyed the place. I love the hotel. So you should come here if you wanna come to. Our biggest wonder is how all those luggage went there. So that's why he needed to pick them up. Amazing.
Someone's drinking coffee.
So now we are on our way to Tennessee to meet Justin's parents. So it would be my first time to see his parents' house and stay there overnight. So we will be passing through Louisiana, then Mississippi and Alabama, then to Jonesboro, Tennessee. So the journey will be another 15 hours. So it will be long and we'll be staying in another rest area. So here we stop by at a rest area here in Louisiana. This is the first rest area located right after crossing the state line, especially along Interstate 10 and Interstate 20, which are the two main routes connecting the states. So here, the Louisiana Welcome Center, it's just east of the Texas-Louisiana state line and it's open daily. It has picnic tables and pet area, clean restrooms, and free Louisiana maps and travel brochures. Friendly staff during staffed hours. It's the first rest area you'll reach after leaving Texas if you're headed toward Lake Charles. So this one here, they have a big lake and the lake has a sign that says, "Don't feed the alligator." Do not feed alligators. I've never seen alligators in person and I was actually excited to see, but a little bit scared also. What if they appear suddenly in front of me, and how should I react? Should I run? So I don't know. I mean, I don't have any background of alligators, but it's fun to know that they actually preserve alligators in the lake and they don't advise people who visit the center and the lake to feed them. So we're trying to check the area, and then here's the lake, and I would love to see one, but we didn't see one.
Wait,
So we stopped by at Jennings, Louisiana. It's a convenient stop when traveling along Interstate 10 or exploring Southwest Louisiana. It offers a mix of history, railroads, oil, art, culture, and museum, and natural wildlife fun like gator tattoo. So Jennings, Louisiana is a smaller town vibe, good for a relaxed stop, less crowded than major tourist hubs. Jennings was the site of the first commercial oil discovery in Louisiana in 1901, and you can find remnants of past oil and gas operations, though not one specific modern land-based rig. So the Louisiana Oil and Gas Park in Jennings is working to create a museum to commemorate this history.
The view.
So the reason we stopped here is we wanted to check the gator tattoo. The gator tattoo is just located in Jennings, Louisiana, inside the Louisiana Oil and Gas Park near Interstate 10, exit 64. So, what to expect here in Gator Chateau? It's an educational attraction featuring live American alligators, and visitors can hold a baby alligator for a photo. So Justin actually hold them, and the staff actually offered me to hold it, but I actually didn't want to because I was really scared. I just tap it a little bit just to feel the texture of its skin. And I even asked if the skin of alligator is one of those materials used when making those luxury brand like Louis Vuitton or what else, I don't know. And so visitors can hold the baby alligator for a photo. And then they were so friendly also and very accommodating when we wanted to take pictures. So here there's free admissions, donations accepted for general visiting, and additional features here are picnic pavilions, a playground, walking path, and docks at the adjacent area. So since it's free admission, we wanted to actually help, and so we donated and we bought some of their merchandise. So we bought the magnets and the alligator jerky. As we continued cruising in Louisiana, we passed through the longest bridge over water in the world. Yes, that is in Louisiana. It spans Lake Pontchartrain, connecting Metairie, Slidell, near New Orleans in southern Louisiana. Its length is 23.83 miles, and it was opened in 1956. The purpose is to connect the north shore of Lake Pontchartrain to the south shore, reducing travel time dramatically compared to going around the lake. Amazing! The longest bridge in the world is in Louisiana.
Hey Louisiana, we just lowered rates near you. At Go Auto, we're different. Unlike the
Just take a video.
So we stopped by at Mississippi rest area, and this time we're not actually staying here overnight. We wanted to stay in Love's gas station where it's safer and it has food that we could have for dinner. So we just stopped by here for a short break. So of course we went to the toilet, and this rest area is actually safe because it has a security guard that stays there probably overnight. So that's it. So they say Mississippi is the birthplace of American music, which is nice to know. So here we are at Love's, and we are at the it's a gas station, and we are at the parking lot. And so Justin and I went inside to get some food for dinner. So this is actually one way for you to save money, but actually I really enjoyed it because I make it like a camping. Instead of having real tent, you can have your car, you have everything you need. So the whole trip actually we had 1, 2, and then 3, 4th. This is our fourth rest areas where we stayed overnight. So we left early the next day, and here we are at Alabama Rest Area. It's the first rest area here in Alabama. It's the first one as we enter Alabama. And here, I really think that having a road trip across United States, it's really an opportunity for you to see how it looks, especially where there are different kinds of rest areas along the way. You could compare one rest area from this state to another state, and which state really fund their rest area. So that's something I really learn here. Like, the road is so consistent, everything is so organized with consistent signage and signboards, and rest areas were very helpful for us. Now we are here, another rest area. So this time, since we're not in a hurry, just wanted to check different rest areas. And here, this is rest area in Tennessee. Finally, we are here in Tennessee. This is the first rest areas once you enter Tennessee from Alabama. So it's actually a very nice one. Tennessee is very famous because of Dolly Parton, the country singer of America. So let's see. It's really a big one, and I'm surprised how big this rest area is. Imagine they have 2 toilets for each gender, men and women's toilet. And this is the only rest area where there are TVs in the toilet entrance. Amazing. And as usual with all the rest areas that we went to, they all have complete brochures and different information pamphlets that you can use for you to have informations and be guided with what to see and experience in specific states. So which is very nice. All these brochures and pamphlets are for free. And since fall is coming, so they already have decorations of fall. This is so nice. Amazing how the government funds all these rest areas, and for free, well maintained. Not every rest area has the security guard to really look after people visiting the rest area, but it's generally safe. I didn't feel any danger or harmed feeling. It's really nice. I really admire it. So this is Jonesboro, Tennessee. It's in Washington County, Tennessee, and it's founded in 1779, the oldest town in Tennessee. So Jonesboro is on the National Register of Historic Places, and it's known as the storytelling capital of the world. It's home to the National Storytelling Festival, held annually every October. So actually I saw big tent that was installed, and that was a place for the storytelling event. So there's actually a festival here, so that's you see the tent for the storytelling, and we are in time here for the festival. And we actually did some stuff here, like we went to the fair the next day, which is the biggest one I've seen since arriving here in the United States. I went to different fairs here in Ohio, like Shelby, Mansfield, Bucyrus, Ashland, so all this fair, but that was the biggest one I've seen. Hundreds of stores, different stores for different clothes, different merchandises and food. And so here it's a nice way to experience different cultures here in the United States.
Their garage.
So we did several things here in Jonesboro, Tennessee. So we did the marshmallow eating over at fire. It was a nice experience to keep us warm, as it's been chilly this time. And we also went to the Appalachian Mountain, where we walked through the mountains and be able to see the Laurel Fork Falls. It was a nice experience, though the walk on the trail was long back and forth, but it's just worth it seeing the waterfall. So here is the Laurel Fork Waterfalls, and it's very nice. It's quiet there, not crowded at all. There were like number of people, and the beauty of nature, the beauty of water, the sound of the cascading water was so beautiful to the ear. Like, it just makes you feel so relaxed. It's worth it. But the climb up again was long and exhausting, but it's okay. Part of the experience when going back home was cruising through the Great Smoky Mountains, where it straddles the border of Tennessee and North Carolina, part of the Appalachian Mountains. And it's so nice when you only knew about it in the book, but now you see it like in person. May not be very close, but the Great Smoky Mountains are just wonderful sight to see. Most visited national park in the United States, and it's famous for its misty mountain ridges, diverse wildlife, old growth forest, and waterfalls. So it has their flora and fauna. It has their popular activities like hiking with scenic drives, waterfalls, camping, and historic sites. So it's a nice beauty to see. Nature is always a very fulfilling thing to experience, and we are now on the way to Kentucky, and I think beyond this tunnel is already Kentucky. As we continue our journey back home, we wanted to see the Sanders Cafe, where it's located in Kentucky. So beyond this tunnel is, I think, already Kentucky, but before that we wanted to stop by a rest area, the first rest area we could see once we enter Kentucky. So what is Kentucky? Where Kentucky has different attractions, and it has also major cities. So I think the capital is Louisville. It's the largest city, and it's home of the Kentucky Derby. And they have Lexington, which is horse country capital, and the Bowling Green, and the Frankfort, the state capital, historic government buildings. There are different activities you can also do here. We have the horse racing and breeding. They also have the bourbon and historic sites. So here, it's pretty, and I think their land formation is mostly mountains and hills, rolling hills with rivers and lakes, forest, and farmland. So it's totally different from the land formation from Illinois to Kansas. So here is the first rest area here in Kentucky as we went through the highway, and it's very quiet. I could see like joggers also early morning. It's around 8 a.m. This time, and the visitor center is actually closed since it's Saturday. So obviously they open from Monday to Friday, and we just stopped by for a quick toilet break and some picture taking. That's it, and we are excited to go through the Sanders Cafe, the birthplace of KFC. So this is Sanders Cafe, the birthplace of KFC. It's located in North Corbin, Kentucky. The museum is on the National Register of Historic Places, and it has its historic significance. So for those who love KFC, you should come here, experience the museum while also dining in here. Of course, you need to order some food before you can get to the tour. And here they also have different merchandises where you can have a collections of the owner himself, Mr. Colonel Sanders. I forgot his name. Actually, Colonel Sanders. Harlan Sanders. This is the original dining and kitchen site where Harlan Sanders developed the famous 11 herbs and spices recipe for what became KFC now.
Next exit, Bucky's.
So after Sanders Cafe, we start at the Bucky's. Mini Bucky's are the size of a small supermarket with 30 to 100 plus fuel pumps. The greatest number of pumps in the world. It's known for its clean restrooms, food and snacks. They have freshly made sandwiches and merchandise, and it's pet friendly. Many locations have water stations for dogs. So it's one thing you should visit. The Bucky's. It's perfect for people who want to really like try their gas stations where you don't need to wait in line. So we're back to Ohio. Of course, we wanted to see another rest area here in Ohio because it became a part of me during this whole trip. They've been so helpful and I really like it because they were so consistent, clean, with toilets and vending machines where you can stay overnight, very safe. And I really like the idea that it's funded by the government and people don't need to pay anything. Free benches areas, picnic areas, even sites for like mountain background. So it's a beautiful experience. I learned a lot from this road trip experience, so there are things to take away, like the preparation and research make the trip smoother, and safety and rest are as important as sightseeing. Local culture, food, and attractions are the most memorable parts, and flexibility and patience transform challenges into stories, and documenting and sharing the trip enhances your experience. And I would never regret having this experience. It's so nice. Then it could affect you like emotionally, and there's our personal lessons like you have to expect the unexpected, and then this is a bonding opportunity, especially for long drives where there's perfect conversations and shared playlist in the car. And there's also a pace for yourself where you don't try to do everything, just focus on quality experiences rather than hitting every attraction. And it's flexibility is a key, and it tested couples relationship when you try to do this cross-country road trip. Of course it's expensive, but of course there are things that you need to prioritize first before those things from buying here and there. But the other things that we think which is very memorable is we collected different ref magnets of every state that we went from. Ohio, excluding Indiana because we didn't stop there, up to Las Vegas, then to Arizona, and then to Texas, Tennessee, and all other states we came through along the way. Such a good experience, everybody. You should try doing the cross-country road trip and just be ready emotionally, physically, and mentally.